sensitive. For those that don't know, Noah's going to Clemson next year, and this past month, they were in the College Football National Championship. Tell us how you feel about Joe Burrow and Louisiana State University obliterating Clemson.
I mean, Joe Burrow's overrated. I don't know what you want me to say. He's not that good.
I mean, gotta save that ace for when you play them in baseball.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Tommy, before I ask you your question, let's take a second and look at the screen behind us. You see, I really want to strengthen my eyebrow game. Can you give me any tips on how to...
I should have known it was coming. Prepared better for this moment. No answers for you, apparently.
Well, thank you, Tommy.
That's all I have to say.
I think you should stick with those routes.
All right, Jasper, your second question. Recently, we have added another assistant principal, but shortly after lost her to Stony Creek. Tell me how that has affected you.
Okay, I was in love with Miss Matthews for 3 years and everyone made a huge deal out of it. But honestly, she decided to go to Stony Creek. That's like kind of crossing the line for me, so disappointed to see her leave, but I guess she's making power moves going over to Stony, like getting a higher position, but go Falcons is all I can say.
Can we all take a moment of silence for Mrs. Matthews' transfer to Stony, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you.
All right, Brandon, here's your second question. For those that don't know, Brandon plays lacrosse. Brandon, what are some stereotypical things about lacrosse players?
Well, so you see how I dress at school, the whole like sock tuck thing? Yeah, that's one of them. Having long hair, mullets, that's another one. High shorts, yeah. Pretty much breaking any girl's heart that they talk to, that's another one.
So would you consider yourself a stereotypical lacrosse player?
I mean, how long can you hold a relationship for?
Well, we're looking forward to your next season.
All right, we are heading into our third and final round of questions. These will be harder than the last two. Jack, we're starting off with you again. Rumor has it you're a passionate sports fan, especially when it comes to college volleyball. How do you feel about Cornell's 2020 recruiting class?
I think they have some very good athletes in there. I know one of them personally. She's very attractive. And what's their mascot? Bears? Cornell, go Bears.
Maybe we'll see you sitting courtside next year.
Brett, moving on to you. Obviously, you wowed Anna's parents. Give the crowd some tips on how to impress the parents.
I mean, all you really gotta do is just keep your head up straight and just make them happy and just talk to them, you know? It's not too difficult, you know, you just smile and wave, just smile and wave. See you. Nice to see you. Good day, thank you for the food.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Connor, are you ready for your last question?
Not at all.
All right, we're going at it anyways. As some of you may or may not know, Connor had a hernia removed recently. Walk us through that day and how the surgery went.
Oh, the surgery? I don't remember it at all, but I was told that I started talking to the nurse and I started spitting facts out. Apparently I said, the Vikings. The Vikings were the first to enter America. And then we bonded over that fun fact. She apparently knew that from her grandmother. It was this whole long, like, family tree of fun facts. It was an amazing day.
Sounds like pretty interesting to me.
All right, Joe, your last question. We just heard from Brett already, but how do you impress the parents?
Not exactly with someone right now, so I probably wasn't the best person for this. Probably don't screw up. That's my best advice for you.
All right, future boyfriend, take notes.
Not good material.
All right, Noah, question number 3 for you. As we heard earlier, you're an excellent student. Tell us how you keep your grades up and prepare for all of these challenging courses.
Let me tell you, I have a riveting schedule at school. You ask any of my teachers, I'm in class, I'm alert, I'm constantly studying. You just ask Mr. Geyer. Just today, I was working hard today. Yeah. I mean, it's just hard to keep going.
I get that, but I might have to take some of your advice.
Yeah, just take 2 gym classes.
Tommy, your final question of the night is, if you were to plan the perfect date for a girl, what would it include?
Definitely a candle-lit dinner somewhere in there. We're gonna have to see a movie of some kind after dinner. And I'll drive her home, get her home before midnight.
Yeah, would you read one of your poems?
Most definitely.
All right, Jasper, last question. Word on the street is your family plans vacations around snakes.
That is correct.
All right, what's the scariest or most interesting experience you've had with snakes?
So I went to Brazil when I was 10, and big thing was like anacondas or whatever, the big snake. That's a pretty big snake. And so we were looking for them, as you do in Brazil at 10. And somebody told us, we didn't speak any Portuguese, but all we heard was anaconda, so we followed the dude. It was just like 8 foot long, big snake. It's a pretty big snake in the bush. And my dad's like, you gotta grab it. And like at first I'm like, yeah, I'll go in there. And then when you're face to face with a big snake, you don't really want to go hand first to the head. But I mean, I did it by myself. I had so many people helping me. I was so scared. Pretty traumatic experience, but not many people can say they did that. So.
Can you tell us one more time how big the snake is?
It was pretty big. It was a pretty big snake.
All right, Brandon, you have the last question of the night. If you were to plan the perfect vacation, where would you go?
Honestly, nowhere. I'm pretty broke, so like, couldn't afford it.
Rochester Hills.
And that concludes our questions round. Let's give one more round of applause to all of our Mr. Rochester.
While the judges score the 3 rounds, our boys will perform our senior song this year. If you know it, please feel free to join in.
Boys, take it away.